If your plant looks this withered, the problem is at the bottom of the pot. Waterlogged roots, lack of oxygen, and gradual deterioration. Today I'm sharing a natural fertilizer that helps your plant quickly regenerate its roots. No chemicals, no expensive pesticides, just a natural method, and you'll see the results firsthand. This orchid was previously grown in a greenhouse for its flowers. However, due to improper care and an overly humid environment, it became infected with soft rot. As you can clearly see, soft rot spreads very quickly. Once it starts to smell and the leaf tissue becomes soft, the spread is extremely rapid. Leaves that were soft and rotten, containing many bacteria and fungi, were immediately removed. If not treated promptly, the entire plant can be completely destroyed in just a few days. The top part was almost completely rotten and had to be cut off until only firm, clean tissue was reached. Next, I checked the root system. The growing medium previously used slow-release fertilizer and high doses of chemical fertilizer, causing the plant to shock and weaken. Most of the upper roots were damaged, with only a few lower sections remaining healthy but very weak. When the root system is no longer healthy, the plant almost loses its ability to recover. In this condition, the plant no longer had the foundation to revive. However, if there was still some healthy tissue on a section of the leaf that wasn't completely infected, I would cut away the entire rotten parts to try and preserve the remaining viable portion. After removing all the damaged parts, I would move on to disinfection and assess the possibility of saving the remaining parts. I placed the plant under clean water and rinsed gently to wash away any remaining rotten sap, bacteria, and impurities after pruning. This rinsing helps remove any remaining pathogens and allows the plant's tissue surface to breathe better. Once completely clean, I set the plant aside to prepare for the next step. I used a clean cotton cloth to carefully wipe the entire stem and leaves, especially in the crevices where bacteria and fungi easily thrive. Afterward, I placed the plant in a well-ventilated area to continue with the next, more intensive treatment step. Next, I used garlic as an ingredient to aid in the plant's recovery. Garlic has strong natural antibacterial properties, and I often use it when the plant has just been treated for rot or needs increased resistance. One, choose a fresh garlic bulb and take about 3 cloves to prepare for the solution. I chopped it finely, then cut it in half and grated it to release the active ingredients. I applied this fresh garlic juice directly to the leaf stalks in the areas where the rotten tissue had been removed. The purpose was to help disinfect the area and prevent further bacterial invasion. I continued to chop the remaining garlic to prepare for the solution preparation in the next stage. Next, I prepared a clean container. Then, I put all the chopped garlic into the container. In the next step, I added rice, a familiar but very effective ingredient. I used about 3 tablespoons of clean rice, adding it directly to the prepared container. Rice contains many natural nutrients, especially B vitamins and some trace minerals that support the plant's recovery process. Then, I poured in about 500 milliliters of boiling water. The hot water helps extract nutrients from the rice faster, and combined with the garlic, creates a solution that helps fight bacteria and stimulate growth. I stirred well to dissolve them in the water. Once stirred, I sealed the container and let it sit for about an hour. After an hour, the garlic and rice solution had completely cooled. Next, I filtered out all the garlic residue and rice solids. I only kept a clear liquid, because leaving the residue would easily cause waterlogging and fungal growth when watering the pots. Next, I added about 500 milliliters of clean filtered water to the previously filtered solution. Adding water helps adjust the concentration to a safe level, avoiding it being too concentrated and shocking the weak roots and tissues of the plant. I use a soft cotton pad soaked in the diluted solution and then carefully wipe each leaf. First, the top surface to remove accumulated dust and dirt. Next, the underside where mold and insects often hide. When the leaf surface is cleaned, the stomata will be more open, and gas exchange and photosynthesis will be more efficient. Next, I prepare a small cup or container suitable for the size of the leaves. I pour the diluted garlic solution into it, enough to completely submerge the base and roots. Then, I place the entire orchid root system into the solution to soak it. I soak it for about 25 minutes. After 25 minutes, I remove the orchid from the solution. Next, I used a soft cloth to wipe the entire surface of the leaves one more time. I took the plant to have the cuts treated. I used hot glue to seal the cut areas or open wounds on the orchid stem. The purpose of this step is to create a physical barrier, preventing mold, bacteria, and insects from re-entering while the plant is still weak. In this step, I prepare a clear glass cup. I place the orchid inside upside down, with the tip facing downwards and the base upwards. Next, I pour a thin layer of clean filtered water into the bottom of the cup. The purpose is to create humidity by evaporating from below, maintaining a stable humid environment without wetting the plant's tissue. Then, I use a perforated cover to ensure oxygen exchange. I place it upside down over the mouth of the cup, creating a humid but not completely airtight environment. During the maintenance process, I check the water level weekly. If the water level is low, I add more. At the same time, I lightly mist the plant with clean water every week to maintain stable humidity. After establishing this humidification system, I place the plant in a shady, well-ventilated area with soft, diffused light. After 36 days, you can see a very clear change. We will bring the plant to a table so we can observe its changes more closely. New roots have formed, growing longer each day, with healthy, green root tips. I removed the plant so I could examine it more closely. Once the root system was long and stable enough, I moved the plant outdoors to its natural environment. When the plant started to sprout new shoots, it was a sign that the recovery process had been successful. The leaves had also turned green again, and their surface was firmer and shinier than before. At this stage, the plant had enough strength to adapt and thrive in its natural environment. I choose a pot with plenty of drainage holes and good aeration. Orchids need good root aeration. If the pot is too tight, root rot can easily For the growing medium, I use pine bark. This is a stable growing medium that drains quickly and limits fungal growth if properly treated. I place a layer of large pieces of pine bark at the bottom of the pot first to create drainage space and increase aeration for the roots. Then, I continue to arrange suitable layers of growing medium to secure the plant and ensure stable root development in the new environment. First, I laid a thin layer of moss on the surface of the growing medium. This moss helps to maintain stable moisture for the roots above, especially during the plant's recovery phase. Then, I bent a metal rod into a U shape and inserted it into both sides of the base. Next, I placed the plant in the center of the pot, adjusting it so that the roots are evenly distributed and not bent. I used additional clips to gently secure the stem, ensuring the plant doesn't move initially. Finally, I covered the exposed roots with another thin layer of moss. Thus, I completed the process of replanting an orchid after recovery. So, we've successfully replanted an orchid that was once thought to be beyond repair. Lightly mist the plant with clean filtered water to maintain surface moisture. Every 3 days, I water directly at the base to ensure the roots receive sufficient water without becoming waterlogged. Regarding nutrition, I use natural fertilizers every 14 days. After completion, I place the plant in a shady, well-ventilated area with soft, diffused light. I hope this video helps you better care for your orchids at home. If you find it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more simple and natural orchid care tips.